Alright, there we go. Okay. So, again, Power Panda, author of Final Fantasy VI Divergent Paths. Mega Man X... Help me out, what's the name of that one again?
Mega Man X Capsule Remix.
Capsule Remix, thank you. And,
You haven't played my Mega Man Zero hacks yet.
Ah, that's true, I have not. I forgot, I actually have the ZX Legacy Collection. I just haven't played it yet. Like, I played them in the past, but, yeah, I haven't touched the... I just got it, like, when it was on sale for cheap. But, anyway, we're playing a hack that Power Panda made. Why don't you explain what you did here for us?
Sure, this is a pretty basic hack. It's what I'd consider in the micro hack category. F-Zero GP Legend is, I think, a great game. I think it's one of the more enjoyable F-Zero games. And within the code, there are 2 tracks that are inaccessible through emulated play. One of the tracks is only possible to get during a single pack link cable download transfer. So you both have Game Boy Advances connected by a link cable. One of you has F-Zero, one of you has nothing in this cartridge slot, and then you can play this track. The other one's actually a remake of F-Zero SNES Mute City 3, which it looks like they were kind of experimenting with putting some more SNES tracks in the game, and completed this track, but then decided not to use it. So what I did is, within story mode, there are a couple of story mode exclusive tracks. There's a Red Canyon 7 Corner Speedway and Illusion Secret, which you get in Black Shadow and Zoda's stories. And so I took that format and just decided to take these more inaccessible exclusive tracks and overwrite a couple of the tracks in story mode. And it just so happens that of Jack Levin's 5 chapters, 2 of them are affected by the hack. So that's what we're playing through.
Yeah, and I unlocked that pretty quickly. Just had to play the first 3, I guess, stages you'd say, of Rick Wheeler's story. And my god, he had horrible acceleration. It was kind of rough, actually. But I hope I have a little bit better luck with Jack Levin than I did with Rick Wheeler.
Jack's, I think, probably the best racer in the game, so you're in good hands.
Alright, counting on it. Alright. Yeah, there was an anime for this show, as I recall. I know I watched some of it. Or an anime for this, based on this game, I should say. I think it was GP Legend.
Yeah, it's actually... This game is the tie-in game for the anime.
Yeah.
But don't hold that against it. It's actually a really good game.
Doctor, I have a favor I'd like to ask of you. Got a minute? What is it, Jack? Your face looks terrified. Hey, it's the Golden Fox pilot. Go ahead, tell me what's going on. Daily, I can't win against Rick. Didn't you notice? Do I lack skill? What's my problem? Calm down, Jack. This is unlike you. Stop worrying. You're working up quite a sweat. Prep your machine and hit the course. Okay. Beat the doctor. Now, you and I have both been playing a bit of F-Zero 99 lately, and I understand that you tend to favor the Golden Fox.
3, 2.
Yeah, I actually have switched back to the Blue Falcon.
Oh, okay.
I prefer, with all of the insanity that happens in F-Zero 99, I prefer having a little bit stronger shielding.
Yeah, not a bad idea. I don't like Golden Fox's handling. Like, sometimes I have luck with it, but I have the most consistently good luck with the Wild Goose. That's the one I've been using the most. And I think I have the least luck with the Golden Fox.
I'd say Fire Stingray is my secondary, if I want to change things up a little.
Not
but,
a bad choice.
The difference between you and me on F-Zero 99 is that you're actually good at it.
I don't know about that.
And I cheer when I get in the top 50.
Okay. Yeah, I've gotten second place, like, numerous times. I've not gotten a single gold yet. Ah! There we go. Okay, he definitely has better acceleration than Rick Wheeler, from what I'm noticing. Yeah, this game plays really good for a Game Boy Advance game. I mean, after playing F-Zero 99, I mean, you can see, like, you know, the advancements that they made, like, you know, graphically in the presentation here. And this was the last new F-Zero game that we got in the West, I think, for a long time.
There is a sequel to this called F-Zero Climax.
Yeah, and I played that in Japanese.
The F-Zero series is really weird because it's 6 games. It's kind of like 3 sub-series, where the SNES game and Maximum Velocity on the GBA have one style of game that they use.
Yeah.
And then you've got F-Zero X and F-Zero GX, which are definitely related gameplay-wise. And then you have these two games that are the anime tie-in of GP Legend and Climax,
Mm-hmm.
and they have their own style, which I actually really like these.
Yeah.
So
That first one definitely felt a lot more in line with the original Super NES release, and this one in Climax definitely tying together quite a bit more, like you said. And 64 and like GXAX, those had like basically all same characters, and then just GXAX just added more. But yeah, you know, I've never played an F-Zero game that I didn't like. I don't think. How was that? And you were all sad? Feel better? Not yet, I don't. I'm still just squeaking by. Are you serious? You're out racing morning and night. Huh? An incoming call? Who is it? Jody! Jack! I don't know any of these characters. Michael Chain is in the next race. Get everyone over to Silence track. Oh god, Silence is brutal in F-Zero 99. Michael Chain, the Michael Chain? Understood. Mobile platoon moving out. I don't have the nerve for this. For now, we must reach Silence.
this Silence track isn't too bad. It's nothing like the challenge on the SNES one.
Yeah, that one's...
But Silence, they took the N64 music theme instead of the SNES one.
Okay.
Except they use the SNES one now when you're getting the intro to the planet.
Because, yeah, I recognize this. So named because no living creature is called home. This planet rings with echoes when F-Zero races, or when the F-Zero races come. It's no use, Doc.
But the next... Oh, so go ahead.
I can't seem to contact Jody. He's likely aware of the problem. Jack, listen up. Your engine sounds a bit strange. Something wrong? What? No way. Maybe somebody... No, could somebody have tampered with my machine? Be very careful in this race, Jack. It's race time. Oh, so I have a faulty machine.
So this music track is my favorite in the F-Zero series.
Okay.
3,
Got some people showing up in the chat. What's up, everyone?
go!
So yeah, it takes a little bit of getting used to. Oh, this music's actually really good. It sounds like Mega Man X music almost. But yeah, it takes a little bit of getting used to boost with the L and R buttons, but you get used to it pretty quickly. I'm trying to remember. I think in in 64 there was a spin button with Z, I think, and I forget what it was in maybe it was also Z actually in GXAX.
Yeah, in the 64 one, you had the Z and the R, which operated like your strafing buttons. And if you held one and double tapped the other, you could spin. And then on the GameCube one, they just made it a dedicated button that you could spin.
Ah, okay. Yeah, that was so useful,
This
especially
one-
in GXAX. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, this one, double tapping a corner, or double tapping one of the shoulder buttons will cause you to do an attack.
Ah,
But it's also, I barely use it for attack, I use it to make sharp turns.
okay. Yeah, that's what I used the spin attack for in GX and AX. I used them to make sharp turns. I was just spin attacking all the time, and I mean it worked. Like I unlocked everything in the game just by doing that. Okay, so far in pretty good shape. Whoop, spoke too soon. Yeah, this is way easier than Rick's story. Bizarre, because like Rick's is the one you start with. Yeah, nice smooth animation in this game. It's nice to play like because I'm used to playing like on a little the Game Boy Advance screen. I don't know if I ever played this one on like a big screen. Looks nice enough.
Oh, congratulations!
Story mode in GB Legend, and from what I understand in GX, the hardest one is number 2, chapter 2.
Okay.
And so Rick chapter 2, it took me Rick chapter 2, took me like 20 tries to beat it.
Yeah, I definitely died
And then
a lot.
from there on, I sailed through the rest of story mode.
Gotcha. Okay, you beat Michael in that machine? Jack, that's really quite impressive. Still not great. Rick would have won even more handily. I was giving it everything I had. How can he still be so worked
The
up?
length of that neck, man.
Yeah. Jack, listen up.
It's like your Super Ma.
Oh, that. Yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed that hack. I might play that again. I might want to finish it one day. If I just stomp enough, like, Troopas, I can probably get the neck down enough to make it through 8-4, but worth a try someday. You know, we'll see. You raced well. It's unhealthy to overthink things. Fellows. Jody, where on earth have you been? Do Do you guys know a pilot named Blood Falcon? Blood Falcon. Never heard of him. What's his deal? More importantly, what's with Chain? Really? Nobody knows Blood Falcon? Okay, on to chapter... Wait. Oh, chapter 3 is... There it is. Port Town. That Jody. Something's up. What's she hiding? Jack, it's terrible. It's Jody. She's headed for Port Town alone. What? Why didn't you stop her? And now Doc's disappeared too? This ever-expanding trade metropolis is the most advanced port in the universe.
Oh, I think this is the toughest one in Jack's story. You don't have to beat Blood Falcon, you actually have to knock him off the track.
Okay.
So you're gonna have to use that double tap of the shoulder button.
Thanks for the tip.
There's a lot of jumps though, so if you can knock into him right before a jump, you'll win.
Okay. Well, if I take a few tries, then so be it. Wow, Jody actually won that race. Whoa. Darn it, Jody, what's she thinking? Where are those two machines headed? Looks like trouble. I better follow. Where'd they go? What's that? Hey, you think you can escape Jack Levin? No way. Destroy Blood Falcon's machine.
3,
Oh boy.
2, ready, go! You've got a new booster.
Oh boy. Uh-oh. Ah! Okay. Might need to not dash for a minute here. Hope I get a health refill at some point. Oh god! Oh! Alright. First casualty.
But one thing I'm noticing, this has the same mechanic as F-Zero 99 and F-Zero SNES, which
3,
it's not as
ready,
prominently stated in those games, but you can feather your landing from a jump.
By pressing
Or if you
down?
hold the down button.
Yeah,
as
I've been
you
doing
land.
that.
Yep.
I think you have to press like right before you land and then hold it.
Yep.
I
But
feel
in
like
this game, if you don't do it, you actually take damage.
Yeah, okay. I think it just kind of slows you down in 99. Oh! Alright. Man. This is gonna take a minute. What's up, Mega Meow Militia? Retro Game Commander, welcome. Yeah, thanks for the new emotes.
2, ready, go! You've got a new booster.
Alright. Huh. He's knocking me. Ah! Alright, this is fine. Ah. Did I get him? I think I did. I don't see him on the map anymore. Was he always on the map?
A couple seconds behind on watching the video stream, but I think
Oh.
you got him.
Yeah.
The race.
Donuts.
You've won.
All right, now you're in the new content.
Okay, we're gonna see some newly added stuff, courtesy of Power Panda here, in the voice chat.
Hello. Yep. So the next one, it is a race on Mute City, and it was just the very first track of the Bronze Cup, which was Mute City Tradition Park. And instead, I've replaced it with one of the tracks that was on the cartridge but not used, which is called Mute City 2, but it's Mute City 3 from the SNES.
Cool. Darn it, it's a different
Be
pilot.
warned that.
Sorry.
Oh,
Go ahead.
sorry.
No, go ahead, go ahead.
Be warned that landmines are much bigger in GP Legends.
Okay,
So you will pretty much be guaranteed to take damage.
gotcha. When could he have switched? Grr, they got away. Well, good. Jody is safe now. That's a relief. Slap! Rick, you swore you'd seize Octoman and take him to HQ. I sympathize, but personal agendas must be secondary. Jody, I'm sorry. I disobeyed an order over Zoda. Worst of all, I endangered you. Clearly, you can't do your duty until you capture Zoda. In that case, I'm sure you'll enter the special Big Blue race. What's that? The next Big Blue race has a huge cash prize, but it costs a lot to enter. Well, it's your call either way. Good luck. Jack, let's head back to headquarters. Okay, so we unlocked Jody, but continue on with Jack's story. Oh, do I have to do Jody now?
No.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Back to Mute City. Got it. Jody, I'm serious. Quit joking around. Don't take Blood Falcon lightly. I can't abide this obsession anymore. You slapped Rick for the same behavior. Didn't you, Commander? Okay, I understand. I heard about Clash, too. No one knows where Clash is now. These are dangerous times, Jody. You can't fly off and not consult us. Isn't that so, Jack? Yes, but she's really wrapped up in this ordeal. She can't seem to distance herself. True, Commander? What do you mean? What do you two have in mind? What I mean is, if the whole platoon competed and you won, you could chase down Blood Falcon as you see fit. You'd be into that, yeah? So get your machine ready.
In Jody's story, you have to win this race so you can track down Blood Falcon. Okay. And Jack looks like a really great guy. In Jack's story, you have to win the race and just smear it in her face that she can't do what she wants.
2, 1, go!
Gotcha.
Deep and gripping story. You know how everything, when you're playing an RPG, they have to somehow write the story so that everything is resolved by having a gigantic battle against the boss. And it sort of worked, but in this game where they have to resolve everything by racing, it just doesn't work at all. It's kind of fun to watch.
I'll just enjoy it for what it is. Ooh! Yeah, I'm pretty guaranteed to take damage, like you were saying.
3 laps to go.
Yeah, I think I'm in pretty good shape.
With the other crap that they pull in this story mode, force damage was like the least of the insults that they do.
So you said this is like dummied out content, is that correct?
Yep.
Okay.
So you can unlock, in this game, you can unlock a Platinum Cup after you've beaten all of the other cups on a certain difficulty level. Mm-hmm. And the Platinum Cup is just SNES tracks. It's 8 of the SNES tracks.
Oh, okay.
But then when you play through the normal tracks, the bronze, silver, and gold, when you get to expert level, they actually change out the tracks by... They have mostly the same layout, but there's some differences, new hazards, branching paths in the middle of the road. And they were going to do that for the Platinum Cup also, but either they didn't have time to finish, or they made this track and said, wow, this really doesn't work to have these huge landmines. So they didn't continue on with it.
You won first place!
Gotcha. Okay, just one more to go, I think. And we're going to have some more new content in the... or restored content, I guess, rather. In Chapter 5. Woohoo! I won! I rule this road. Nobody's faster. You guys.
Yeah, real subtle there, Jack. Way to be a good friend.
You were really into that race. Darn right! Can't have you doing this alone. Or, can't have you doing this lone wolf thing anymore. Jody, sorry, but I want you to concentrate on Clash's case. And with that, maybe I can finally compete with Rick. I'll win against him, and then... weird. So from here I press right to go there. Press left to go here. Alright. 99% of this plant is an ocean protected by conservationists. Grand Prix time!
The original game used a different big blue track here.
Like
it was...
Oh, like a different actual...
No.
Like course.
Racetrack. Yep.
Okay.
It was Big Blue Slip Highway, which is from the Silver Cup. And so this is where I put in the track Big Blue Calm Sea, which is only available if you're playing single pack with a link cable, which in an emulation setup is very nearly impossible to do.
Okay.
I stuck it in here because there was already a race happening at Big Blue.
Cool. I just love playing some more F-Zero, and it's a good excuse to play it. And this game is like, people be sleeping on this. No one talks about this. Like this is a pretty quality Game Boy Advance game right here. One clear favorite is Jack Levin, ultra popular but sweetly naive. And how about rising star Rick Wheeler? He sucks. Rick, I don't plan on losing today. You know, Jack, neither do I. Maybe this pair will finish 1-2. I'm going to finish this long history with Zoda. Oh, that's not Zoda's voice. Yes, today it all comes to an end.
So, same Zoda from Star Tropics? What's your thought?
You know, I never really played Star Tropics, believe it or not. Like, I played a little bit of it, probably on Wii Virtual Console. I think like a friend of mine either had it or rented it once when I was a kid. But yeah, I never really played it on my own, believe it or not. But I hear good things, especially about the second one.
Yeah, both of them are enjoyable games.
Yeah, I should probably give another shot one of these days. Well, all machines are ready. Win the race. Understood. Alright, so the real question. Best Big Blue music track. The original or GX?
2, ready, go!
I'm not even sure which one I prefer. Oh,
Can I
there's
go
one.
Mario Kart 8?
Oh, is it in there?
Yeah, it's one of the DLC tracks.
For DX? Because, like, I know that...
No, it's on the Wii U version also.
Oh, really?
You've got a new booster.
Okay. I know. I remember
DLC on the
City.
Wii U and included in the deluxe version.
Okay. Ah! Oh, I shouldn't have dashed there. Or boosted, I should say. How many more laps do I have? Is it 2 or 3?
For that, wait, 5?
How many laps are there? It seems like a lot. Maybe just for playing 99, because 99's all like 4 laps.
Well, 4 laps plus
2
that
laps
intro
to go.
section. So
Yeah.
they took out one of the 5. I think it's 5.
Okay.
Climax drops it to 3.
Really? 3? Okay. Ooh, that turn is rough. This might take a couple tries. Ah!
Yeah, the GBA games you got to do blast turning,
Final
where you
Oh,
rapid
you have to tap the
on the
button.
acceleration. Yep.
Okay. Okay, there we go. Uh-oh. Ah! 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 Oh, no! Brutal. Well, at least it's an excuse to play through Big Blue again. Now I can do the blast
Well,
turn.
now, yep. Now that you've seen it once, take a look at the shape of the course, and what do you see?
3, 2,
Seahorse!
ready,
Yep.
go!
Was Big Blue always a seahorse, or just in this game?
Oh, it's just this track with the seahorse.
Okay. Yeah, like, so blast turning or whatever, that's not a thing in F-Zero 99. Oh, I think it is with Fire Stingray. I think I watched a video about that.
4 laps to go.
Yeah, it's used in all of the F-Zero games as one of the possible strategies.
Okay.
But it's not until, like, in the Game Boy Advance games, like Maximum Velocity, you literally can't play without blast turning.
Okay.
And then in GP Legend and Climax, it's just one of the tools in your arsenal, but
3 laps
it's
to
not
go.
required.
Like, I say I never played an F-Zero game I didn't like, but the one that had, like, that made probably the least impression on me might have been Maximum Velocity. I don't really have too many memories of that one, other than it's just kind of like F-Zero. I don't know if it had, like, pilots even. Maybe it did, I don't know.
It did have pilots, but not unless you
2
read
laps
the
to go.
instruction manual.
Gotcha.
It
Kinda
really
like
is
the original.
stylistically. Yeah, it really is stylistically similar to the SNES game, except for the fact that you can't frickin' turn unless you blast turn.
Ooh. Man, she is playing rough.
Final lap.
Yeah, the final lap.
Who is that?
That's from F-Zero 64.
No, I'm trying to figure out who keeps crashing into you.
That's, I think, is it Jody?
Finish!
I don't know that Jody's on the white car. Maybe it is.
It
Hey,
is.
you won!
You've won first place.
About time. Well, that didn't take too long.
Alright.
Alright, so hooray for
So,
new content.
Yep, that's the micro hack. Just adding in those 2 courses, and the Mute City one shows up in Jody's and Jack's story. Big Blue shows up in Rick, Jack, and Zoda's stories.
Gotcha. I did it. I won. Finally, Zoda and Rick. Dang it. I beat Zoda, but that Jack, he's won it all. Uh-oh. Huh? What? Here's your Zoda. He's near death. Looks like you're going to have to work a bit harder. Zoda will live until you two meet again. I'll watch him and challenge you. Ha ha ha. Shoot, that was Black Shadow. That evil emperor snagged Zoda. They really need to, like, put Climax on, was Climax ever, like, downloadable on, like, DS or Wii U or anything?
No, it's never been released outside of Japan.
What a bummer. I remember it was good. I remember, like, always thinking, I could see why they call it Climax. What do you know? I'm confident again. I can take Zoda and Black Shadow. I feel like I can take on anybody. Jack? Don't overdo it. The will to compete has returned to Jack Levin's heart.
Way to go, Jack.
What do I win?
Our hearts are with you.
Does it unlock another story? Or credits?
I
or...
believe it unlocks Jack to play in Grand Cup mode.
Ah, okay. Gotcha.
Grand Prix mode.
What is the currency for?
Actually, the currency is in
I forgot.
Falcon's and Rick's story.
Okay.
You can't unlock the final chapter unless you have enough money to enter the race.
Oh,
And
okay.
it probably should have been that in Jack's story also, but they forgot to program it. I mean, this story mode is all over the place in terms of quality.
Gotcha. Okay,
But
cool.
the Grand Prix, that's where they put all their time and energy.
Nice. Well, I mean, at least we got one really good F-Zero game on the Game Boy Advance. I mean, Climax would have been awesome for us to have, but, you know, easy enough to just, like, you know, import and play. I don't know how much... I wonder how much that goes for nowadays. If you were to buy it on
Probably
eBay or
check
whatever.
for you.
Sure, why don't we take a look?
And actually, Climax is probably going to be my next ROM hack.
Ooh.
There's a full featured course editor in there, and they actually have a course theme that is fully finished, and it responds to passwords and everything. You just can't select it in the menu. So I'll probably unlock that course theme.
Yeah, I remember you were mentioning that to me, that you were gonna restore that, and just big question of why was this never available to begin with? It's in there, right? So
Alright, I'm on eBay. It is not expensive, but I'm wondering if those are repro cards.
ah, okay.
Yeah, that's an English translation repro.
Ah, well, I didn't play it in English. I think it came out while we were in Japan.
Japanese version, complete in box. I see on eBay for $600.
Hmm.
Cartridge
600?
only, I'm seeing 100. Yeah.
Oh God.
Novice.
I
Select your
just want to see what cars are
custom
selectable in the.
vehicle.
Oh, okay. So there you get Pico. That's the vehicle that I use in '99 for the most parts. Samurai Goro, and yeah, just. Oh, I guess you have to unlock Jody, and I'm not sure who that is. That's definitely Zoda. I suppose there's more. Oh, there's more. Yeah, there's. Good. Oh, there's a lot. Okay, terrific. Okay, that's enough. All right. So next thing.